What you talking about, guys? Welcome back to another episode of HuacheTalks. This is episode 3, part 2 of relationships. I'm your host, Hugo Martinez, joined by
Tilín.
We can do nicknames today?
I don't know.
I'm down for that.
Carlos.
What you talking about, guys? Welcome back to another podcast. This is episode 3, part 2 about relationships. I'm your host, Banana Split, joined by
Tilín.
I ain't doing that gay shit. Carlos.
Y el Huache Calentano.
Perro calentando. All right, so we're gonna kick things off with one topic in specific. Armilo has them right there. What is the first one?
Well, I don't have anything, but just like from the first
What we
thing,
learned.
like mainly is like experience. What was your experience in general? Like, you don't have to be specific with one relationship. Like, it could be like a mix of, I don't know, however relationships you had. But it's more like, what have you learned, good things or bad things, and what have you, like, did you keep some things with you, or like did you like completely just like forget about that, like, what you experienced? Because there's many times where like people take good things out of relationships, and not just like, oh, like this person inspired me to look for better life. Not that type of things. It's like, like what you learn, like what good things that you bring, and what was bad things that you didn't take.
Kick us off so we can get a good example.
Perfect. Okay, my experience, like, I've only had one relationship. So good things is like, to me, like, I was a very stubborn person. Like, look, like, what I would say, that's what it was. So I was stubborn, and I was like more like close-minded. Like, to me, it's like, like whatever I would say, that eso era, and no, you weren't gonna change my opinion. And that was like just close-minded. So like, to me, it's like, from that person, she made me although we're not dating anymore, like, I realized from that person that I was, I was wrong. Like, I had to be open. Like, with anything in general, like, you have to be open with a lot of things. Like if she wanted to, like, listen to certain type of music, I had to be open to, like, just let her. It's her choice. It's what she wants. It's what she likes. So I guess I had to learn how to, like, support a little bit more of what she likes, because I feel like I was like so close-minded into like, like just what I like is technically the best, which is not. That's not the case. Like, we're all different. We like different things. We think differently. So like, for me, being able to learn that I had to be more open to stuff, more like being able to understand the person more. That's like one of the good things that I took out of that relationship, because there was good and bad stuff, but like, I would say I took out good stuff out of it, because like, I learned how to like not be more stubborn, be more open mind, and like support a little bit more than what I did. So that's what I got out of that relationship.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Russell?
Oh, we're skipping to me.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna go with Carlos.
All right, you know that person doesn't talk.
Yeah, we really don't.
He's probably gonna say, nope, I don't have anything to say. I have no good things.
Damn. I've learned a lot, to be honest, but with my past relationship, I feel like I learned mostly like self-worth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I learned a lot about self-worth, cause what? Hey, y'all some hoes. Y'all some hoes. Nah, ya no voy a hablar.
I looked at this dude. This dude was turning red. He was just, bro, I laughed because of Hugo. I don't know what was going through his mind.
No, bro. I looked at him. That nigga was breathing on that. What?
I saw this face. Was like,
Hey, nah.
no, but go ahead.
Hear me.
Yeah, I'll hear you.
I mean.
Hear me out. Okay. So like, throughout that time, it's just a lot of things where like, fuck, I don't even know where to begin, bro.
You go. Stop.
I'm drinking my coffee, bro.
Bitch.
I don't want to look at this dude right now.
I'm like,
Damn, bro, we're gonna start this shit over. Fuck nah, bitch.
No. We gotta keep it going.
Anyway.
Alright, dale, güey. Lo más mira este, güey.
Shit, bro. I lost my shit.
Self-worth. You were talking about self-worth.
Yeah, self-worth. Like, literally, it was just like a lot of things that like I realized, like I wouldn't say like she wasn't really respectful to me, but there was just things where like I would let things slide, even though like it wasn't okay with me, but I would just be like, it's fine, you know. And it's just like there was this one time like we took this little break after the breakup, and like in that little short period of time, like I realized like do I really want to be with her if she's gonna like be this way towards me? So it's just like I started thinking a lot, and I was just like, bro, like I can't keep like dealing with this. I can't really keep going with this relationship. Like if she wanted me back, like I can't keep going on this relationship, like draining myself, trying to like work things out, and like for her to like still keep doing the same things, you know?
Right.
So it's just like in that little moment I was just like, yo, you know, like I love you and all, but it's just like if things are gonna keep going the same way, then I don't want to be in that relationship. And that was like a big step for me to like realize, because it's hard for me to like let somebody go.
Oh, okay. So you get attached.
Yeah, like it's just like during that time whenever we broke up, like I didn't want to break up, like I really didn't want to break up, but like we were still texting, and she had told me like, okay, like just give it 2 weeks, we're not talking or anything. After those 2 weeks, like we'll text each other. And like I really didn't want to at first, but later on I was just like, yeah, like all right, you know, like let's do it. And like with that little time that we didn't communicate, like I started thinking a lot, like I started reflecting and everything, and I was just like, bro, like do I really want to like continue this with her? Like, because there was a moment where like in between those 2 weeks, like she texted me, you know, and she was just like, hey, like, you know, like I miss you, but I just don't want to be with you. And I was just like, bro, like I do want you, like I want to be with you and everything, but like if things is gonna keep continuing to be this way, then it's just like what's the point? So like I basically learned like my self-worth. Like it's just like I'm not gonna keep forcing myself to like for things to keep working and like just keep putting my part, but you're not gonna be putting your part, you know? That's basically one thing that I learned. Like it's a lot that I learned, but that's mainly one thing that like that's really important that I learned from that.
But like, did you take out like any good things about it? Like some things that you like in general, not just that relationship, but like if you've had any other relationships, like have you taken any like good stuff, you know, like that you learn, or maybe like me, like I learned that I had to change some things of myself. So to me, that was like a growth, you know, like it was part of the process that I went through. You know, it was good and bad stuff, but I learned a lot of myself, of who I was, you know, like, or how I was being with that person. So in order for me to like do a self growth and then like be a better person for like the next person. So like that you take anything like good about it, like that you learn, or like just anything good like you learn with that relationship.
As of right now, nothing's really coming up to mind, if I'm being honest.
So it's like more like self growth.
Yeah, it's just like more of like a realization like towards myself, like because literally like I feel like I'm too nice of a person, and I feel like a lot of people take advantage of that, and it's just like I look at it and I'm just like I shouldn't like be like this, you know, like there's a certain limit to where like things can be okay, and like there's another thing where like people just take advantage of you and like can like disrespect you all they want, you know.
Right.
So I feel like that's just like something. Well, that's what basically comes into my head.
Right.
But as of right now, like I don't know. Like I don't know what else like comes up.
So like going forwards, if something's not okay with you, like you're willing to stand up and be like, nah, like if that's the way you want to do things, I don't agree with it, and if you don't like that, well, we know, like we'll part ways.
And like I'll basically
know?
give them a chance. Like I'll try to see like how they'll act or whatever. And like of course, like if they have a problem with me, like I'll do the same. Like I'll
Yeah.
basically try to better myself in the things that they see that they don't like from me, you know. But if like things continue to be that way, it's just like what's the point? Like I don't want to keep continuing to like deal with something that I don't like.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
You?
What's up? Hey, Carlos, bro.
No, that's,
Pregúntale
we're
eso,
gonna
güey.
leave him last. We're gonna leave him last.
Last?
Yeah.
He better say some shit. Me, let's see. Let me think this through.
Anything, like any.
So something positive, or so like
in general, like it could be like something positive that you took out, or like him, like it's just like something that you
I think
learned what not
something-
to do next time.
Well, something that I going forwards. I think putting myself more in the other person's shoes. That's something
Okay.
that going forwards I want to do, and I guess be more understanding of it, and because everybody's situation is different.
Right.
So as much as I want something to go a certain way, and maybe the other person wants the same thing, but due to circumstances that are not within their hands, those things can't happen. And I guess it was a tough pill to swallow for me, but it's also something that to keep in mind going forward. Like, okay, like I gotta, and maybe her situation is way different than mine. Maybe, you know, so I have to be more understanding of that.
Right.
You know, like, yeah, that's something that I do learn.
Ya que me acordé, something positive, I feel like learning their ways of love, because not everybody has the same love language as you do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I kind of figured that out later on, because I was just like, I was showing them like my type of ways, how like I show love, and I feel like hers wasn't really the same way. Like it's just a different perspective from what I took it of. Probably she was doing it and I didn't notice. That's why I probably felt like unappreciated. But I mean, like, ya que le puedo preguntar, you know. But yeah, I think that's one thing that I learned as well, just to learn like their ways of love.
Their ways of love. So like, if their ways of love are like a little bit like dryish, like you think that's just not. It's not love. It's more like.
No, I mean,
Like
I don't
you-
think there's a dry version. It's just like different types. Like it could either be gift giving,
Acts of kindness.
acts of kindness, and what else?
Physical touch.
Physical touch.
It's
So
like, there's like a lot of things.
yeah, some
Okay.
gross shit. Like the zodiac signs.
Okay, so your turn. Oh, if you don't have anything else to say,
That's good. That's good for me.
because I have more questions now that we're talking.
Hey, love language is a good topic, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Could you repeat the question?
Did you take like past relationships, any relationship in general, like what are good things that you took out of it?
I guess it's just to be more patient with other people.
Yes,
And
definitely.
honestly, I feel like at first I wasn't that patient, but you know, it just comes as you keep on going.
Impaciente el cabrón.
No, and I understand, because that's definitely one of mine as well that I didn't mention, but like I was very impatient. Like to me, it was like, okay, one of the like small things that I was not patient with is like waiting. to me, I was like, that was just I would get mad. Like waiting for the person. Let's say like you're going out for a date, and then you pull up, and then she's like, give me more time. Like, come on, like I lived like 45 minutes away. I told you I was on my way. Told you to be ready by this time. You're telling me that you're not ready. To me, I was like, fuck me. Like I would get mad. Like, but I kind of learned during that time. But now that like we're not dating anymore, like to me, it's like, okay, I gotta be more understandable and be more
anger issues.
Patient. No, and I would have anger issues, but not like with her, not a lot. But I had anger issues. Like I admit my mistakes, bro. Like I had a lot of mistakes in that relationship, which like it was a good thing that had. Not saying that it was a good thing that it happened to her, but it was a good thing like to me. Like I learned she had her stuff, but like it's just like me. I had a lot of like stuff like I had to fix within myself. Like I was saying, like I took good stuff out of that relationship because more good than bad. Because like I would say there was like more good moments than bad moments. But there's just a point where like we were just like, it's over. Like we can't handle it anymore. So that was like the main thing. But I was not a very patient person, and in general, I'm not patient at all. Like patience is not my thing, which I'm working on. But it's really hard to work on. Cause man, traffic be driving me crazy.
Hell yeah.
3 p.m. Hey, don't go out from 3 to what?
From 3:30 to like 8.
There's always traffic.
There's gonna be always traffic.
There's always an accident.
There's no way you're not gonna find traffic.
Okay, but since we're done with that, another thing that I wrote down. Well, I was writing questions. Well, like, do you think in relationships, any relationships, like, do you think that the breakup was like your fault at once? Like, do you blame yourself for a breakup, or like, do you think it was more like your fault for the breakup, or it was like more like their fault?
There's no way it was my fault.
Toxic 101. Who we starting off with?
We started with Hugo since we started from over here.
So that was the last one. Oh no, second to last. Wait, what was the question?
Like, do you think like, would you take part or like most of the blame of the breakup, or like any relationship? Like, do you consider that like you were like, the issue in the relationship? Not necessarily the issue, but like like it was your fault.
Well, my previous in both of my most serious relationships, I would say that both, I understand that I'll take part of it, because I want things to be, I don't want to sound selfish, but I just picture an idea of what the perfect relationship with that person would be like, or what I wish it would be like. And I'm not gonna lie, like I also had goals going on, so I could, and I also knew, like I had I told myself like, damn, like I have goals aside of that relationship, so like my schedule was filled up, so it wasn't gonna work out, like doing both things. So eventually I came to a decision where like, damn, like I just need to first get my shit together, like money wise, car wise, vehicle wise, like have everything taken care of, and then I can look for a relationship, a serious long term, so I can do all the things that I want, and I can have the time to spend with that person, and not depend on both of our schedules, like, so I can have more free time. So I think so like, and I can say that part of the breakup, it was on me, like, yeah.
Okay, so with me, like with all the relations that I've had,
Everything against them.
no, bro, no.
Todo en
Like-
contra de ellas.
No, it's just that like
Era perfecto.
Nah, it's just they all broke up with me, like all of the relationships that I had,
No se agüita, ese sí es compa.
they all broke up with
No
me.
se agüita en admitirlo.
Damn, boy.
Hey, at least he admitted it. He said, they break up with me. No dijo, I broke up with them. Because some people have pride and be like, nah, I broke up with them. When in reality, it's still the way around.
Nah, yeah. Like literally all my relationships, like they broke up with me, and I'm just like during that time, I'm just like gay, so you know, like I'm like trying my best here, you know. So it's just like I would have that constant thought, like what did I do? Because all they would like tell me is just like, oh, I lost feelings, and I was just like
so after after all these relationships, they all broke up with you. You don't think you're the issue?
Huh?
You don't think you're the issue?
Nah, straight up. Like I would really think that. Like at first, I would just be like, "Yo, que hice?" Like I really tried, you know. I really put my part. Later on, I don't know. Like I just kind of like reflected. And it's just like I probably do have like parts of it where like it's my fault. But like también, like it's just like I reflect that shit, and it's just like, bro,
like how so is your fault? Like you don't have to go deep and like it's just like a small touch. Like how so it's your fault? What do you think it was your fault?
Why do you think they lost feelings?
My overthinking. I'm an overthinker. If I'm gonna be honest with you, like I know that shit gets annoying. Like bro, like I yo ni me aguanto yo mismo with my overthinking. Sometimes there's just
but like overthinking like in a toxic way.
Define. Nah.
No, like let's say like they tell you, oh, like you know, like I went out with friends, but they didn't specify like if girlfriends or like guy friends. So like do you just start overthinking like, you know, she went out with guy friends or like anything?
No, I feel like if I see like a change in mood, I'm just like yo, like gay said, like something happened, like what the fuck did I do? You know, it's just like I don't know, like my mind starts like thinking
so like
shit.
Okay, so overthinking, it's more like what you're saying is like you're overthinking that it's your fault, like you did something wrong.
Yeah, like
it's not like they're doing something wrong, like you're doing something wrong that they're like doing, like they're changing because of you.
Yeah.
So that's what you overthink of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean now.
Yeah, that's basically it. And like bro, like I know it's fucking annoying. Like I know it's fucking annoying, but you know, like it's just like I really do try my hardest. And like there's a certain point where like I keep that shit in, but like if I keep that shit in, wait like for a long time, I'm eventually gonna talk about it.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like that's one of the problems that like I ended up having like throughout the relationship, is just like overthinking. But yeah,
bro, she says she's going out with a friend. That's a guy right there.
Red flag. Nah, bro. No, there's no red flags.
So like, what's your answer? Like, it was like more your fault, or like, do you take part of the blame? It's most of hers.
I feel like I could take part of the blame, bro. Like nobody's perfect. Nobody's really perfect, bro.
Course,
like you,
right.
You can actually fuck up in the relationship and you don't even know. But I mean, like I feel like I could take actually part of it as well.
You?
There's no way it was my fault.
Okay, if it was,
Yeah, bro, I'm the problem.
okay, how so?
Toxic. I'm toxic. I don't know. I just feel like every relationship, when you break up, it's a 50-50. You know?
So it's always a 50-50.
I'm too prideful to say it's my fault.
No, güey.
Ni Dios te cree esa, güey.
So it's more your fault than hers.
It depends who you ask.
Oh shit! Am I bad? El player had a lot of girlfriends.
No.
Oh yeah, that's how
El
you guys say?
Mr. Fuck, I fucked it up. Never mind.
Bro, you didn't even say. You hardly even said anything. Like,
A ver, güey, what would you do differently?
that you didn't do. Okay,
But that's the same thing as the first question, no?
Yeah.
but like, okay, like, do you consider that? Do you have like any fault in general? Like do you like que digas like fuck? You know, it was my fault. Like that's why she did this, or it was my fault. That's why she started changing. Like,
Nah, bro.
All right, Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect. No, güey, con este no se puede hablar.
Bro, you can't really take him serious, like, bro. Like, he's not gonna take this shit serious.
Por más que le mueves, no zafa el güey.
He's the wild card, okay?
Mr. Treat girls like shoes.
Treat girls like shoes. Oh, yeah.
No, that's cap.
A ver, Emilio se las quema por decirnos. A ver.
Nah, like I said, I've only had one relationship, and I always tend to like blame myself. Like I'm like, okay, fuck, I was the issue. Like, you know, I'm not afraid to say it. Why? Because it's like, I feel like el peor error de una persona es no admitir sus errores. So like me is like, you know, like, okay, I own up to my mistakes and I talk about my mistakes. Why? Because I'm not afraid, because I know I did wrong, and I know that things that happen, like I'm changing. So that's like, you know, like I said at the beginning, and it's like a growth in myself. So like I'll say I take like out of 100%, I would take like 60%, 65% of the blame. Although people, like, you know, when people hear like, you know, both sides of the stories, it's like, nah, like you can't take all that blame, but it's like it's both of y'all. But I'm like, you know, like I don't know, like I feel like I would just own up to my stuff. Like, it was my mistake, it was my fault, and, you know, that's why she broke up with me. But to me, it's like, I'm not afraid to say, you know, I have mistakes. Everybody has mistakes. No one is perfect. Just so you know that, Carlos, Mr. Perfect. So that's why that's why I always think, like, when admitting like to your mistakes and being able to like reflect on them, you actually get to know a little bit more about yourself, and like what to change, what not to do, what to do for the next relationship. Which to me is like, you know, like I've had a lot to change, and like I said, now I'm more like open-minded. Like one of the hardest things, like to me, it was like pride. I was just pride, like yo soy de tierra caliente. Like fuck, that's the mess.
Prideful motherfucker.
I was like fuck, you know, that's like, that's all I'm hearing is like, that's all I'm gonna hear. That's everything. That's the only best music. But like, I realized, you know, like once you like, when you like a person, or like you say love a person, you gotta be willing to like, you know, be with them regardless of like who they are and, you know, what they like. Because of course, like, I feel like if a couple is like almost the same thing, like they like the same thing, is like there's no like, how do you say, like there's no like good stuff in the relationship. Because when people are different, like you get to experience different, like their ways of thinking, their ways of seeing life or experiencing life. So like when you like, you know, get to experience like how she lives the life, and like you get to enjoy a little bit more, because it's not, you're not only with your thinking.
Question.
What?
I got a question, because when you said that, so you can continue answering, but so do you think opposites attract like in a relationship? Would you want your girlfriend or your future girl to be opposite of you, kinda, or would you prefer her being the same? Like
it's kind of within the middle, like I kind of like in the middle. Like I would like for the person to have like some like certain like things that we like in each other, like we like that we like, but other things like, you know, different. Like there has to be something different. There's always something different. So that's my point. Like, because it's like if you like the same thing, the same music, it's just like bro, like we're listening to the same thing.
I mean, but but think about it, like.
Because there's things,
you're basically doing the thing that you love, or you're enjoying the thing that you love the most with your significant other.
Right, but like so it's just because after a time, I feel like it gets boring. Like it's just like continuously. It's just like, you know, like, but the being different, that's what, like, you know, you get to experience a little bit more. You get to know that person a little bit more. But like with like a music thing, like to me, I was like closed minded. I was just like tierra caliente, just like Christian music, baby. And that's it. That, you know, I would say that I don't like the music. I don't like Bad Bunny at all. But like,
say that, bro. We're gonna get canceled.
Like I don't. But hold on. I haven't finished. But now, like that, I'm open. Like like now that I'm open, like I don't mind, like, you know, if a person plays any other kind of music, like, you know, I'll listen to it. Why? Because to me it's like, it's not more about what you like, it's about the person, you know. Like if you like that, I'll support you and I'll be there, you know. Like, if that's what you like, I'll like concert, like she likes Bad Bunny, I don't like it, but I'll go for her just because of her.
Vaya a perrear, hijo de puta.
Nah, that I don't know. But like I would do things that probably I don't like just for the person.
Yeah.
It's a way to get out of your comfort zone. Basically.
Words.
Huh?
Our words. So what do you think, Erasto? Do you think opposites attract?
I feel like they do.
What?
I feel like they do.
So you would prefer that over having the same common interests?
All right, so I've had this experience. I'm recently going through this experience right now. Like,
Oh shit.
¡Oh, shit! Este güey lo ha vivido todo.
nah, like I've had so like I've been in a relationship where like we have like different things like in common, and then like there's others where it's just like we have a lot of things in common, you know, like a lot of things that we like similar. And I don't know, I mean, like I feel like I enjoy like both things, but like I feel like once you're with somebody that's like have different things that they like, I feel like you get out of your comfort zone. Like como dijo, dijiste tú, like you basically do things just for them. And I mean, like it's nothing that like is bad. I feel like you could enjoy it as well.
Right.
So like I feel like you can, like opposites do attract, but you know, like also like if you're talking to somebody that like que tiene los mismos gustos de ti, like I feel like you wouldn't really mind either, you know?
Right, yeah. But like to me it's like it has to balance out. It can't just be like completely a different person, because it's like if it's something completely of what I'm looking for, it just makes no sense to date that person.
I guess it just comes down to what we talked about last time. As long as the person tries to enjoy what you like, at least for one day or one time, that's enough for the other person to feel like, oh, bad, like, you know.
It's the effort that counts, bro.
Yeah,
it's honestly
they don't necessarily have to like it, end up liking it, but at least they try it, you know. That's what makes it like interesting. Carlos, opposites attract? Okay, wait.
Yeah, bro.
That's all.
Hey,
That's it. That's all you're gonna hear from Carlos, bro.
Hey, bro, chill. Sometimes less is more.
Wise words, bro.
Wise word. All right, I had another question, because since we're talking about what we look for, so my question was, going forward, what kind of person, for all my watchers out there, hear me out. Take notes. Like, what is something on the future that you would like for in a girl? Like, what would be the ideal based on your previous relationships? So, like, what would be ideal going forwards? What do you think would work out now? You know?
Nah, that's cap. What you mean?
Like I kind of understand what you're saying.
Basically, like, what do you look for going forwards in a girl? You know?
What do we look
Based on what you learned from your previous relationships. Because para eso es una relationship, so you could learn what worked, what didn't work, what you like, what you didn't like.
That's a tough one. It's a good one. Don't get me wrong. It's a good one, but it's tough, because it's like, to me, it's like it requires a good thinking of, you know, like going back to what happened, because like in my opinion, or like in my way, it's like more like what I'm looking more into myself, like what I have to change for that person, because, you know, like I said, I take part of the blame, so I'm looking more like into what I did wrong in order to have a good relationship, you know, on like the next time I have a relationship.
Yeah, but besides that, like, what do you think the other person could have so you can be better, I guess, or, you know?
Be on time.
Be on time.
Nah. That's a good one.
Pensando tú, cabrón. Ah, she's a question. Next.
It also has something to say.
A ver.
While he says something, I'll probably think like I'll
Like,
have something to
basically
say.
tell all the audience, like, what do you look for in a girl now?
Okay, so one thing.
That changes the whole topic.
La tuve que poner más fácil, güey. A ver.
One thing that I look for in a girl right now is like effort. Effort, cause literally it's just with me, like I put in a lot, like just to try and to like, how do I explain it? Like I put a lot of my energy to this one person, and I feel like if they put that same energy back, like I feel like they care, like they appreciate it, you know. And like with my last relationship, I felt like como que like they really didn't put in a lot of effort, you know, even though like the times that I kind of like talked to them about it. But yeah, it's just like now like trying to talk with girls, like I see that whenever like I try to hang out with them or like just do anything in general, like I plan things out, and then like last minute they just like be like, oh, like I'm sorry,
I can't.
Yeah, I can't. And it's just like okay, like that's fine, you know, like I understand, like we're all busy, but like once it gets to like a constant thing, it's just like, okay, like I know you don't want to hang out with me, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's a loss of interest.
Yeah, it's a loss of interest. So it's just like sometimes you just gotta put in that effort, you know.
Effort. But I feel like that's if that person really likes you, because like you can't because some people would fake it just to make you feel good.
Yeah.
So it's like it like for me, like when going into a relationship is like, be honest. Like if you don't feel anything, just like be straight up honest. Don't try to fake anything. Like just straight up, just, you know, like, no, I don't like you anymore. Because like he was saying, like it's just like if you lose interest but you're still with that person, like you technically giving the person like false hope, you know, like that person still likes you, but like you're not saying anything to that person that's, you know, that's gonna make him like you gotta say something to the person, like technically tell him, hey, like, you know, I lost interest, and, you know, like we can't be dating anymore, because you can't just have that person there like with false hope. So I get what he means, and to me, it's like something I'm looking forward to. Like if something, like if anything in general, just be honest. Like be honest
Honesty.
with me. Like like just be like, whatever it is, be honest.
Like, tell me.
Like bro, we're grown, bro. Like be honest with what you want.
Right. And that's another thing. Like what I'm looking forward into, like a relationship, like into a girl, is like, you don't have to be fully sure of what you like, but you have to like have like something of what you want to do, like in life, like goals. Like you like tell me, like, you know, I want this, or like I want that in life. I want to be this person in life, or I want to succeed in life. Because like we mentioned last time, if you have no goals, to me is like, it's hard, because like for me, my way of thinking is like, if I have dreams and goals and that person doesn't have a lot of dreams, I feel like that person is gonna expect a lot of attention from me. And whenever I put my time and effort into what I want to do, she's gonna feel like I'm not paying attention to her. So like she's gonna start losing interest because I'm not like paying attention to her. But when she has like a dream and a goal, she's gonna understand you, because like y'all are both heading towards the same thing, and you have a dream and a goal, and you're gonna understand that there's a time, you know, for each other, and there's a time to, like, you know, just grind. So to me, it's like, if you have a dream and a goal, like I feel like they're gonna understand a little bit more of like when you actually take time off and just focus on what you want to do in life.
They gotta have that Elon Musk mentality.
I mean, not necessarily, no much. You just gotta be hungry of like succeeding. That's one of the main things.
Yeah.
Honesty, you know, have goals, and just live life. Like, que no sean amargadas.
Carlos, what do you look for in the girl now?
Their physical features.
Que tome cerveza.
Important.
Que sea borrachita.
Que le gusta el desmadre.
You know that Stan, right? So you know that Stan, right?
Que sea perfecta como él.
See, to all the perfect girls out there, he's the one.
Que sea rica igual que él.
Déjalo hablar el guache, no hablar el güey.
Like a color.
Like a color. No mames. ¿Qué más, güey? Take notes. That is.
Good benefit of their job.
How to get lack of color.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Good benefits of your job. Yeah.
Benefit from the job?
Yeah, you know how they get benefits, you know, like 401k and shit.
No, a ver, güey. Está interesante el billete este, güey.
¿Y qué más, güey? ¿Qué más, güey?
A good job.
A sugar mama, güey. Dilo, güey.
Well, you put it that way.
Okay, so you're telling me, that, you know, to have a good job. But okay, let's say it's a person that doesn't have a good job, but she wants to succeed.
One step at a time.
So, like, what would you do? Like, bro, like, she doesn't have a good job. Because I feel like, I feel like, it's because, like, I feel like sometimes,
Déjame hablar, güey.
no, it's because, I won't take too long. It's because at times, I feel like people, like, overthink, like, just because you have, like, this certain job or this certain position, people look down on you. Or, like, you know, I'm better than you. So because you think you're better than the person, you think that person is not the one. So, like, is that what you're saying? Like, if you were to find someone that has, like, a lower job than you or, like, a lower paying than you, like, it's just, like, no, like, you don't want to date that person?
No, that's cap. I was just capping.
Como si trabajara en una paletería, güey. Como que la quisieras, güey.
Nah, bro, honestly. As long as they want to succeed, that's what I look for. you gotta invest slow and sell high.
Oh, shit.
Bro.
By low, sell high?
Hey, what you doing? A ver,
Inspirational word.
no, mames, güey. Hey, so... Oh, ¿qué tal si quiere abrir un OnlyFans?
Ooh.
Red flag.
Red flag. To me, it's a red flag.
bro.
But,
Red flag.
bro, like,
Hey,
come on
bro,
now.
ain't got money, dude.
Bro, I'm gonna be taking them pictures in Dubai. I'll be like, where you want the picture? Next to the seat?
Hey, voltate.
At least let me be in that whole shit.
No,
that's cap.
I'll take the pictures.
Dinero,
I'll take the pictures.
Todo depende del gusto de cada quien. Like, depends how comfortable you are. To me, I'm not comfortable.
A ver, keep in
Why?
mind, not every girl's OnlyFans has to be completely naked. Like,
Right.
it can be just bikini or whatever. But it's just... Some are not provocative. Some are. Like, they choose, you know? Because people are down bad. Regardless, people are down bad regardless, bro. Oh, God, bro.
Hey, yo, that's one thing I don't understand about guys, bro. Like how they have a foot fetish, bro.
Oh, for real.
Bro, that's, I'm just
Bro,
like,
you
bro.
never-
A ver, Rilo, would you let your girl just feet pictures? Just feet.
I'm out, man.
Ey,
Just think about it,
pero
bro. No,
mensual, güey. Mensual son que unos 10,000 varos, güey. Nomás
10,000 quetzales, bro.
Nomás
To
por
me,
tus
I
pies,
can't
güey.
really say anything because that's not gonna happen. Like,
Este erótico.
Mira, Milo. Piénsalo, güey. Mira, estás in Dubai, right? Just think about it. Hear me out. Alright? You're not thinking about this the long term. Alright? You're in Dubai. Alright? She's like, take a picture of my feet coming, like the sunset's coming down, right? The feet right there. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. That's
yeah,
some
not going
bucks
too
right
far.
there.
It's like, it's more like fictional stuff, like something that's
Mira,
not
güey.
gonna happen.
Olvídate de levantarte a las 4:30, güey. Like, ya.
Ella te va a mantener, güey. Ella te va a mantener.
Ay, like,
Nah.
en vez de que te ponga lonche, you just gotta take the pictures.
Like I said, nah. Like, to me, it's just a turn off. Like,
Like, nothing.
Nah, like-
Nothing.
because I'm pretty sure that person wouldn't like if I would have done the same thing.
Or what if she wants to open it with you?
I don't think that can happen.
Every day is a scenario, bro.
That's cap.
Like,
That's cap. That's cap.
I can't think of scenarios because I know that it's not gonna happen.
Alright.
No, but to me, like, but in general, like, if it was to happen, to me, it's like, I would say no. Like,
Oh, so for example, let's say you're talking to a girl right now and you find out she has an OnlyFans. La cortas.
yeah, I'm out.
Dropping that. Drop.
It's not. It's not. I'm not gonna say because she's like a hoe. Like I don't know. Like no. Like I would never say that about a girl. But it's just like, como digo, it's like son los gustos de cada quien. Like para mí, it's not like siento que that wouldn't go with me. Like it's not like it's just two different personalities. Like
what if she would tell you, oh, like if we become something serious, I'm gonna stop. Like I'm gonna delete my account, my OnlyFans account. It was just like a side job for like a meantime.
Even if it's a side job, no.
Hey.
Like it's hard. But like, let's say she's like, okay, like I'll close it for you. Like then that means it's like hay interés y que si en verdad quiere. But like it's like to me, it's like there's other things where you can make good money. It's not necessarily has to be that.
Okay, hold that thought. Ross, you got something to say?
Oh, nah.
Oh, because I was gonna say, okay, so for you, what's the bad thing about OnlyFans? Like, what makes it bad?
It's just like you said, like it's just sometimes like it's some people. Well, I don't know about that. Like I don't have a like membership or whatever. But like people say it's like it's not necessarily have to be like naked or whatever.
El amigo del amigo te dijo que pedo.
No, like I don't. You were the one saying that, so I don't know how you find out. But
No, yo no
like,
sé, güey. El amigo del amigo me dijo.
but like, okay, let's say if it's like, I don't know, like to me it's like for me it's like that person is like única. So if it's gonna be like just for me, it's like like I would like to enjoy that person just. I guess like that, like just like me, like I'm the one with you.
Oh, you like to gatekeep.
I mean,
Nah, but look,
That's my view.
Think about it like this: she could either sell it or she could do it for free. I'm just saying, some girls do it for free.
Hey, she can either tell you or keep it a secret. Keep it on the low.
I'll definitely find out.
Toxic alert.
No, like it's like
Walking
it's just
on the act.
nah. It's just like I don't know. Like let's say it's just like some like pictures and just like just bikini. It's just like for me, it's like
the same shit you will see on Instagram for free, but just OnlyFans and money.
nah. I'm still out, bro. It's because the whole perspective of that is like when you say OnlyFans, like you automatically think of different things. So that's why it's just like yeah, people could say like like who cares about what other people say, but it's like to me, like I want to have like a good reputation. I'm not saying that it's a bad reputation, but to me it's like I just want to keep like my family traditional, like just something like like it's because I don't want to call it like a bad job because like people or like girls like get good money out of it, but it's just not my type. Like
Yeah,
I'm not saying
you.
I'm not saying this for like hoes and not like no. It's just like it's pa quien le guste. Like if you like to like take pictures and like sell them like just for people to pay, like go ahead. But it's just de mi gusto no me gustaría.
Hey, but also with that, like it's also the guy's fault, like they're
willing to
encourage
pay.
that
Yeah.
behavior.
Down bad.
Down bad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Por eso nos critican, luego nos echan
Yeah.
toda la culpa a nosotros.
La girl, pues, ella va a hacer su negocio, pero pues acá el vato down bad, I want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like
Cheque de la teja.
I feel like it's society like what makes it like everything worse. But yeah, for me it's out. But no, I'm gonna flip it on y'all. Would y'all
bro,
mind?
but
Nah.
hear me out. It's not the fact that the OnlyFans is out there. It's the fact that that the people that buy it, like
Are out there.
their mind will go through their head, Because if they would sell them, but it would just like, how can I say this? Like if they would sell the pictures, but it wasn't for like a guy on his basement, like it would be different, wouldn't it? But the fact that down bad dudes buy it, it's the fact that like, oh fuck, like, I wouldn't want my girl to go through that, like sell their image like that, because you know how that image is being used.
Right.
So.
I guess it all depends on the girl. Like, if you, I don't know. Like, it's just to me like if you have an OnlyFans page, but like you don't do like you You don't post any like like crazy stuff. It's just like bikinis and stuff like that. I don't know. To me, it's just like if you start like you're going all off, like just like showing everything. To me, it's like more like a pornographer thing. Like si enseñas todo, but like if it's just like short shorts and just like a crop top and like stuff like that, I still wouldn't like for my girl to do it. But like for the ones that do it, it's just like I respect your decision. Like if it gets you money, whatever it takes. Yeah. But like to me, like I just wouldn't want for my girl to do it, because I'm sure that person wouldn't like for me to do stuff like that.
¿Qué celebras tú?
Nah, like I wouldn't really let my girl like doing OnlyFans. I really wouldn't be comfortable with it, to be honest with you.
Why not?
Well, basically like todo lo que dijo Milo, same shit, bro. Like hell no.
Hell no.
It's not like people could see it like, oh, that shit is toxic, but I don't see it toxic. It's just like it's just something that I don't like, Like,
a ver, Carlos, ¿hace negocio, güey, o?
Bro, honestly, bro, no, you think I'm kidding, bro? But when I'm taking them pictures, right, and she like in front of the beach, I'm gonna be like, are they gonna get me my Lamborghini right there?
You see, it's just exactly. You see,
bro, it's the way of thinking, bro. Is the glass half empty or the glass half full, bro? Come on.
That happening No mames.
But that's what I'm saying. Like different perspectives. Like he did. Like I don't think it's bad. He doesn't think it's bad, but like he wouldn't mind. But I would mind. It's just it all depends on the person. Like if he was to like if he doesn't mind, like maybe finding a person like that to him is normal, and to me it's like it just depends what you like. No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Like
Gracias por no insultarme.
I think this is the whole point, to hear like people's different like opinions, because I mean at the end it's your opinion, it's what you think, is what you like.
Bro, we need a girl's perspective on that shit right now. Let me call it.
Guys,
like I can guarantee you girls will be like Erasmo night. I has to wait pinches tóxico like
yeah.
But
like insecure.
Maybe
they would call us insecure. They would call us
like
insecure.
maybe other girls will be like they would agree with us. Like it just depends how you think. Like
You trying to prove it?
No.
Up to you.
You not get Carlos?
Nah.
But you, would you mind?
Would
you get the money, or you would say nah?
Hell yeah, that boy trying to gatekeep. That boy trying to gatekeep.
I'm a gatekeep that shit. Yeah,
Boy gatekeep.
It's
I'm
like like that person is just for me. Like it's just like I just want for like I don't know.
Then
Chile, bro. Yo sé
people
cómo
that are
compartir.
listening, they're gonna be like, but she's not your property, or like
But hear
however
me
you're
out.
gonna treat her like that.
No.
Yeah.
What I mean is like, it's not that I'm taking her as an object. Like no, none of that. It's just like I feel like it's more like when like where you're not putting yourself out there like that. Like you feel like, to me, it's like you have like a better connection. Like it's just like puedes disfrutar de esa persona un poquito más. Like sabiendo que like no. Like, see, no tiene nada de malo, like, for a person to look at your girl, because that's normal. Like, you go out with your girl, people, like, guys will look at your girl. Like, so that's normal. But, like, when you're actually posting stuff out there, I feel like it's different. When you go out with her, it's like, and people look at her, it's, that's normal. That's going to happen all the time. Yeah. In which I don't care, But when you're actually just, like, posting pictures for people to actually see it, that's like a whole different thing. Like you want people to see you.
You want that attention. They want.
Yeah.
Attention.
So it's like no, like just like it's como más, it's like more intimate. Like when you keep like everything to yourself, it's like more intimate. To me, it's like más íntimo.
Ooh. A ver. Does body count matter?
Sheesh.
I ain't getting into this.
What do you mean? Answer, ho?
Nah, bro, you gotta answer, bro.
Answer.
That's cap.
Bro, it's just, does body count matter to you? Yes or no?
That's cap.
But I feel like yes, why, and no, why.
Huh?
That's the thing. If I answer, I have to answer the why. I'm not getting into that.
No, you don't have to. I'll give you that pass.
That's cap.
Okay, does it? It's because, okay, let's say for some reason some girl is watching and that girl likes you. And she hears this question, so she's like, "Oh, like I want to hear his response because, like that person wants to know that. Yeah, that person wants to know a little bit more about you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, doesn't matter because what if what if you say no? It doesn't matter. To her, it's like okay, like she can feel like I guess a little like let's say she she's done it once or however like she'll feel a little bit relaxed knowing that she has that chance with you.
A ver, aquí los que tienen más pegue es Erasto y Ormil. A ver.
Whatever, bro. I've been single for like 20 years, my whole life.
I've been single for a year and.
Well, my first girlfriend was at the age of 20, so que diga que tenga pegue na. Yeah, y'all had more girlfriends than I, so maybe y'all should answer this question.
I don't know about that.
A ver, does body count matter?
Yeah, to me it does, honestly.
Why?
Do you mind explaining why? Okay, if you don't want to explain, like, okay, if it matters, let's say, like, if that person has like I guess you can say sex before,
Yeah.
like, into what limit it matters to you, like how many?
Oh.
Hold up. Does it matter? But let's say they go 5 years without anything. Does it matter still? Does it still matter to you?
Okay, hold on. I was about to like answer this because like I feel like if a girl actually has like a high body count, I feel like como like I don't want to say this in a bad way, but like como que like she's kind of easy.
Le gusta.
Yeah. Like she doesn't.
She's not interested. She's just more like about like just.
Like I feel like she doesn't take sex like very serious. Like I'm that type of person that like actually takes sex serious. Like I wouldn't have sex with just anybody.
Any random person.
And yeah. Like any random person, like I wouldn't have sex with anybody. But I feel like if a girl actually has like a high body count with, like I feel like she just doesn't really care about it. And it's just like I really don't want to be with a girl that like just takes sex like como si nada.
What if they were over that phase? Like it was just like a 18 to 21 crazy phase, and then they're 25 y nada. Like they stop like for 4 or 5 years.
Nah, I still really don't think, bro.
It's to be pass.
Yeah, like I feel like I'll pass, bro. Like I'll pass.
Emilos?
To me, I'll go with the Rasto, but when you say about the age, I guess it all depends of how she is afterwards. Like let's say she had like a crazy life.
Like you said, maybe you know how some people later in the life, un ejemplo, like they start being more faithful in practicing God and all that stuff.
Well, that changes the whole thing. Like I wouldn't mind like dating the person,
but they had like a past. Like a lot of bodies.
I've always said this before, like, and I've said it to I said it to my different persons. Like, I would say it in general. Like people, like to me, when I'm talking to a person, and I know who that, like, of course you're never gonna get to know a person, but like I know how that person is a little bit. Like I know her intentions and everything.
Yeah.
To me, it's like the past is the past. Like today is the present. Like whatever happened with you in the past, it's the past. Now it's like you and I, like just forget about the past. I know about the past, but like going back to like the body counts, like does that matter? Like I think it matters. And to me, it's like the max. I don't want to talk about numbers. Just it matters. Like to me, it matters. But.
Okay. A ver, Carlos, throw us a question, bro.
No. You have to answer that.
Huh?
Does body count matters?
Nah, that's cap. I'm not answering that. I'm not answering. I ain't that answering. I'm not answering.
No seas culo, güey.
All right, Hugo,
Mira.
what's your perspective?
Body count.
It's either yes or no, bro.
Wait.
It matters.
Se los va a cambiar. Es because the thing with body count es que hay una gran diferencia between having sex and ¿cómo se le dice? Haciendo el amor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah, he has a point there. Yeah, I totally understand that.
I'm open-minded. I'm pretty open-minded. So I would say that let's say she has like a high body count, pero todo fue como así nomás a la brava, pues, and then like let's say it's been a couple years or whatever, y pues ya like busca to settle down, pues, you know, I'm not saying like I would stay with her or whatever, but like I would understand where she's coming from. Y pues it's respectable, because once you find that right person, and if she respects that, like, I think it can work out. Like, porque no es lo mismo, you know, like, if she wants to genuinely make a connection with you and then get to that point, pues sí puede, it's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So that's my perspective on it.
It
So,
matters.
Mhm.
It matters to like a certain point. Like, I mean, your point is good, and that's why I say like, if there was like an age gap and she like is looking like to settle, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind. But like, I have to know, like, you know, like, I guess like, cuántos fueron? Okay, like, because it also has a point too. Like, you know, if si fueron like, you know, fucking 10, like, no mames, like, pues ya qué andabas haciendo. But like, when you talk about like 3, like, that's a whole different thing. Like, porque to me it's like, the way I see it is like, no vas a tener, or I don't know how people see it.
Espérate, let's settle something. A ver, espérate. So 3 is low or high?
To me, that's like high. Going 3 and above is high.
We gotta have a margin, bro.
Huh?
Like, what if for one of us 2 or 3 can be a lot?
Well,
right?
okay, that changes the whole thing now. Like, it all depends of your number. Like, what's high for you? No, you don't have. No, you don't have to answer. You don't. No. I'm not saying it for you to answer. It's just like it all falls up to you. Like, you know, what you consider high. So that's. I mean, I guess it's just at the end of the day is like your choice. Like, you know, whatever you consider high, you're gonna determine that. You know, like whatever it is. But to me, it's like it matters, but then it doesn't matter. Again, like, both of you have good points, and you know, I'll go with your point definitely, because like, you know, like you said, like, she had like a, you know, like, fun time, and then she just like, she completely changes, and like, it all depends on what way.
Dude, if she had a fun time y luego ya she wants to like take it serious, y pues se van al doctor y pues los dos no HIV, no STDs, like,
But
bueno pues.
like I said, it just all depends. I guess it all depends of her way of being during that time.
Like, at the end of the day, a high body count, lo que chinga el vato es que pensar que, fuck, like, esta morra anduvo con varios. That's the thing. It's just the man, like, the ego.
Yeah. But it all depends. Let's say que anduvo así, like, you know, like, she's like, you know, like, do you know otro that changes? that changes. No. That changes. But let's say if it was like during, let's say if it was during like relationships, you know, that changes the whole thing. Because if it happened during like actual relationships, eso cambia. Pero si fue like just for fun, like to me it's like, nah, like lo haces más por diversión que por lo que sientes. But when you're like in a relationship, like, most people, I'll say that, most people, you think you're in love. So that's why you do it. So to me, that like, no hay mucho, like, doesn't really matter, because like, you know, you did it porque lo querías a esa persona. At the end, it didn't work out. Pero si nomás andas ahí, like, you know, like, not dating the people, but like, you know, having sex with them, is like, what the fuck, like, what are you doing? So to me, that is just, like, no. Like, if you have, like, you know, bodies and like, nomás porque anduviste así la uno en otro, like, no. But like, if it was like because you were in actual relationships, I would consider that more like, you know, I'm open to it.
¿Sabes qué? Tiro la toalla, güey. Cambio de conversación. That shit. Here's the question. Just ask another question.
Another question.
Sí, güey. Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. Another question. Maybe it could be controversial. It might not. But do you think virginity matters?
Puta, güey.
No, wait, wait, hold on, no, wait, porque just think of the way, like, some girls think that, like, some guys are not gonna like her, because, lo mames, güey.
Nah, if anything, I feel like guys try to look for girls that are like a virgin.
No, but sometimes it's the other way around. Like girls think that because guys had sex, they're not gonna consider them because of they don't have experience.
True.
That's the thing. Like for like in order for people to know, like it's just like to like does it matter? Like is it a turn off? Just is it a turn off for you? Like if the person whether like if she's a virgin or not, is it a turn off?
Nah, to me.
Quick question, like just quick answer, yes, no.
To me, it's really not a turn off because I really don't have a lot of experience either. So it's just
doesn't matter. Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
She's a virgin. Matter or doesn't matter?
It's either yes or no. Don't think about it, bro.
She's a virgin. Matter or doesn't matter?
He wants to say yeah, it doesn't matter.
It depends.
Okay. If he wants to specify, go ahead.
No, I'm just playing. Honestly, I mean,
Well, okay. Whether if
matter,
she
bro.
is or she's not, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like
You.
we're 2022.
No.
¿Qué?
No. He said no. Like
¿No
always.
importa o no quieres contestar, güey?
¿Ah?
No importa o no quieres contestar, güey.
No importa, and that's all I'm saying.